Welcome to the podcast, everybody. My name is Maud from TheAMaazing.
I'm Laddi.
I'm Rushlight Invader.
I'm Kelsey, AntiDarkHeart.
Hello, I'm Pivots.
ThePivotsXXD. It's the dynamic duo, everybody. All right.
Woo!
Welcome to Voice Chat Podcast episode 13.
That's a bad number.
Hey,
It's a bad number.
Hey.
Can we wait an episode? I don't want to do 13.
All right. Thanks for coming to the episode, guys. That's,
All right.
Bye,
that's
guys.
the end of the All right. So first and foremost, major thanks for the dynamic duo for coming. Coming. I was gonna say coming down, but you guys aren't coming down. You're literally in a computer voice chat. All right. But thanks for joining.
Thanks for coming all the way to Australia just to be on our podcast.
Thanks for inviting us, guys.
Yeah, that's so nice. Just in time for Christmas and the cyclone that's hitting us.
Oh,
yay.
Oh, no.
Holy moly.
Just in time for Christmas claus.
Dude, usually I spend Christmas on a beach, but it's like, I don't want to get swept away into the ocean, man.
That'd be fun. That'd be a good Christmas story.
Yeah.
No.
Think of a story time you could make.
You're right.
I almost died.
I had a dog that ran away on Christmas.
Oh.
Your dog ran away on Christmas? Wow, Merry Christmas, bro.
Thanks, I was 10. His name was
No.
Max.
Oh, no.
You can't name it like that. Now people are going to get connected.
He was given to me. His name was already Max. I didn't name him.
Oh, then who cares?
He was a miniature collie.
Well, then who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who cares about Max anymore?
Was his last name Goof?
No, his last name was my last name, you stupid.
Oh, the Goof.
God.
XXD.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Max.
It's
It's Max XXD, so it's Max.
Max D.
Yeah, it's triple X, but not in the way you would imagine. Dude, it's like Christmas is an entire thing over here. I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't really care, but I do enjoy the fact that everything's like a barbecue and everything's just, very macho almost, right?
Macho.
Macho.
Yeah, it's like
What kind of
a good
Christmas
about-
are you having,
Do you have
dude?
an aggressive Christmases?
That's
Oh,
America.
dude, very aggressive, right? We go into the beach, we have like arm wrestles and everything. We beat up Santa. It's great. It's so good.
I want to arm wrestle Santa.
I want to remember.
Well, the thing is, I want to kill Santa and according to the Santa Claus, and then become Santa. So.
Yeah.
That's what the cyclone is for.
Be like
That's
rich
what-
and steal.
The cyclone's actually just Santa riding in.
Raging war.
Do you
He's
ever
driving it to
stop
the-
and think about what Santa looked like before his hair went white?
Yeah,
He was a ginger.
blonde?
Was he blonde?
He was a ginger. How
What?
do you know
Yeah,
this?
because of the old Christmas movies, the stop motion stuff. It was a Nick whatever, and
Yeah, wasn't it because of Coca-Cola that he turned like the stereotypical red and white?
No.
I have no idea.
No,
Is
bro,
it really
no, I'm sure-
Coca-Cola?
No,
really?
that's polar
like,
bears.
No, hold on,
Sprite
Coca-Cola
cranberry?
Santa.
No.
No, that's polar bears, yo.
No.
Okay,
No.
can I be honest? We've done meme reviews on the podcast, but I don't understand Sprite cranberry. I don't
either.
get it.
I don't understand soda, so I don't understand the cranberry.
It's
The Sprite
like
cranberry is actually good. Like I like.
the Sprite cranberry meme, and we just did surgery on a grape. Like it's just like
Oh,
you
I don't
say
get that
it.
one.
You say the meme. That's it. Is that it? Is that really?
That's a
That's
joke.
it. That's it.
That's
He
a
did
joke.
surgery on a grape.
Dude, they did
What is
surgery.
Oh,
Sprite
dude, nice
cranberry?
lolls, man. I'm lolling right now.
Well structured
Like-
joke. I like that one.
No, it's like what it like. I know I'm usually a big fan of the recent memes. Like I don't know, but then I can't get behind that. It just seems stupid.
I love the one of Sprite cranberry ones because like it gets you out of nowhere sometimes. You're just watching something and it's
Sorry.
like one of Sprite cranberry. And it's like oh,
One of Sprite
got
cranberry?
him.
And then
Yeah.
just
New
it's
Rick
a
roll.
number. It's festive. I like
But,
those
like-
one memes where it's always some like guy and he's like slaps this. Like I saw one where,
Oh,
where it's,
yeah.
like slaps the butt of a bear and it zooms in on him and it just says run. Those get me.
I
Dude,
love the Will Smith meme.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Fortnite. That's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
That's hot. Did we talk about YouTube Rewind last episode, Moz, or no? I don't remember.
We
Yeah,
did.
we
yeah.
did.
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You
It's
haven't
not out
seen
yet.
it?
I haven't seen Rewind, no.
But Mr. Odd One's out,
Oh,
isn't
rewind. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rewind. Like, people just say the animation part's good, but they don't talk about anything else.
Yeah.
The Will Smith meme. That's good.
Well, the thing is, at the very end, there's a part by Primitive Technology, and they're just the best. They're the best. They're so good.
Oh, that's
really-
hot. That's hot.
Oh yeah,
That's hot.
that's hot.
Like, he's this
Spicy.
Australian dude who just goes up to the wilderness and just, lives a life in the mud, and it's fantastic.
Build huts.
He builds huts, builds a stove. It's like watching him make the technology it's just so, like, it's almost, okay, I don't want to say this, but it's almost like ASMR, where it's like, you just listen and you're just like, what?
Can you, does he slap the mud? When
Oh, I
it's
love
still
it.
wet?
Slappy mud.
Is it like when
Yeah.
he smacks
It's like it's like that meme, he just slaps the mud and just go, that's it. That's all he does.
Slaps the mud, run.
Slaps the mud. So no, I love Primitive Technology. He's like one of my favorite channels, and every time he uploads, he's one of those rare channels that, in my opinion, where it's like if he uploads, I'm like, okay, I need to watch that. You know what I mean? Like that's the same way for like a Content Cop or a few of the other channels. Like Video Game Donkey is definitely in that category for me. But-
I
That's
love Donkey.
how I am whenever Rush uploads.
Ooh,
Aw.
oh, you're so sweet. I love your tour of your house. I love the hot tub area.
That
you
was
have.
a
Thank you.
nice hot tub area.
That's
especially
it.
the part where you brush your teeth. So hot.
A hot tub can
the
fit 10
kitchen?
people.
I love your kitchen.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the kitchen is my favorite part of the house. It really brings it all together, I think.
You know how many people
Yeah.
messaged me about the toothbrush? A lot of people messaged me about the toothbrush. They're like, he didn't. And I was like, sure.
Like, how did you do that? Like, people were like freaking out. Like, oh,
Yeah, they were freaking out. They were like,
Yeah,
oh, I hope
I
he got
freaked out.
his shots and stuff.
I had 2 toothbrushes.
Yeah, it was just.
Oh,
I
good,
brushed my
good.
teeth dry, and then we filmed me dipping another toothbrush in the water, and then I just carefully edited it.
Life hacks.
Same
Whoa.
with the tooth thing. Whenever I opened the beer,
Yeah.
the beer was already open. Whenever I put it under my tooth, I just added a sound effect.
Oh.
Oh.
I was thinking maybe add like a little like
Secrets.
glass of water in the toilet floating around. They were like dipped it in or something.
No.
That's hilarious, dude. It's just it's just so impractically stupid that I'm just like, dude, shut up. Why did you think that was a thing? Okay, get out of here.
Genius.
Eat a glass of water floating around and.
I used to do that with my cereal bowls in the tub all the time. I just let it float around
No.
while I just sat there.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean? The cereal didn't touch the water, and my water didn't touch the inside of the cereal. It's all right.
I'm assuming you had a bath, right? Like you were
A bath, yeah.
Yeah. So you were like you were
One
taking a bath,
time,
and then that's just weird.
Sorry.
Yeah, you just interrupted him.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, one time I accidentally pissed on my phone.
What?
What?
I remember that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was
Accidentally?
Yeah, it was an accident. I was taking a Snapchat to my friend, and I was like, I'm peeing. And then I pretended to drop my phone, but I actually did drop my phone and pissed all over it.
So this is why you don't do that.
So did you have to get a new one, or did it survive?
Yeah, it survived, and I carefully cleaned it and sanitized it. I'm not going to buy a new phone because I peed on it.
How'd you break it? I peed on it.
Some
Put
guy
in some
ran up
rice.
to me and started peeing on my phone. I don't know why he did that. It's weird.
Well, now no one will steal it because it's got your
Yeah,
territory on
yeah.
it.
Well, I have a
everyone
new
listens to podcasts
phone now.
now.
This was years ago.
Oh.
God.
Then the story
You
doesn't
don't have-
matter.
People don't have to know that.
I love
Oh.
Kelsey's tone. It's like, oh, I remember that. It's like, you remember? Oh.
Yeah, I remember that, right? I was
Back in
there.
my day.
You weren't in the bathroom, but I told you
So
about it.
I was still aware of this memory though.
Yeah.
This happened in my time.
Yeah, in
Okay,
our
so-
time of dating.
Kelsey, I've got something to tell you. Am I going to get pissed? Well, funny you mentioned that, you know? Like. Hot dang,
It's like
dude.
whenever you take Baby Jim in the bathroom. Baby Jim is our bird. She's a green cheek conure. Do not call her Ari. She was before Ari, but she's ancient. No, she's only 5. But she likes running water, like obsessed. If she hears the sink, she's after it. She wants it. So sometimes Jordan takes her into the bathroom because she doesn't like to leave, so it's hard to get her off of you. And he'll go pee, and then I'll start hearing him scream, "No, don't go down there!" She wants to go to the running water.
Yeah, she'll run down to, my unmentionables.
Wait, what?
She's like, "I need that."
Like, she'll be on my shoulder, and I'll start peeing, and then she bolts down.
Oh no. And so
The
what?
golden
Like,
shower.
she'll go for a drink, or like what's she trying to do?
No, she wants to take a bath.
She wants to take a bath.
Yeah, she loves bath time.
Oh no.
So I gotta, fight her
While peeing.
while I'm trying to pee,
Yes.
It's like a fire hose. Once you let go, it goes everywhere.
Yeah,
Listen, that's just entertainment, you know what I mean? Like, peeing is boring, but have you ever fought a bird when you're peeing? Like,
Have you ever just fought a bird? Another funny thing is, our house has carpet, except for the bathrooms, of course. So, the bird can't get under the door. And, except for this bathroom that's right behind us, it's just got tile, and, we would run into the bathroom, try to beat the bird, because the bird would fly after you, and I was like, haha, you can't get me. And then it learned that I could slide under the door, and I started screaming.
oh. It's like a horror movie. It's like, you can't get me. It's just sliding down.
You see their little
Peekaboo.
shadow running back and forth, and you hear the scraping, and you're like, you can't get me, and then they just bloop.
Oh no. That's terrifying. Holy moly.
It's like that scene from the shower with a knife. It's like dun, dun, dun.
A bird holding a knife. How many birds do you have? What is
We have one, but we have two more back in Iowa named Cisco and Chiquita.
Aw.
Those are very unique names.
Well, Cisco was named after a Cisco router. Because I'm that creative. And Chiquita, I think, already was named. So
don't look at me. You got
So-
her before I moved in with you.
Yeah, I think she was already named. We're like, oh, we can't think of a name. And he's like, oh, we've been calling her Chiquita. And I'm like, she looks like a frickin' banana. So we left it as it is.
She looks like a banana.
Chiquita banana, Obama.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So only baby Ari? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Wow,
dare you.
no, not Ari. She said that already.
Unfriended, blocked,
You're the
reported,
reason why she hates you.
call out post.
That's it. We're not doing this podcast anymore. We gotta get out of here.
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching the podcast, guys.
No.
Once again, Monster
Wow,
ruins everything.
Clearly stated, not Ari.
I know that she hates it when people call it Ari, and so I call Baby Jim Ari just as a joke. But I mixed it. I've never done that before. That's
You've
so
never said
bizarre.
baby Ari.
Baby Ari.
It's funny because,
Jesus Christ.
my friends, my fans, they know how much I hate it. And, we'll get new people, in my streams. They're like, oh, it's Ari. And, my fans will go after them. And I'm like, whoa.
It's not Ari.
It's not Ari. But calm down, you guys. They're like, it's Baby Jim. Not everything is Ari. Someone
Banned.
made a meme about it where it's the guy looking at the butterfly and it says bird. Is this Ari?
Is this Ari?
Is this Ari?
Even to this day, that meme is one of my favorite memes. I love that meme so much.
That's a
That's
great meme.
just the easy meme. But I was gonna say, was Baby Jim the only one that was good enough to bring down, or was there any other?
Well, Baby Jim loved the other two, but the other two hated her. If she got too close, they would go after her. And Cisco and Chiquita were pretty, independent to each other. They, could take care of themselves because they had each other and they did their own thing. So we didn't want to bring three birds up here because Cisco and Chiquita would freak out. Baby Jim's more tame to this thing, and we had to carry her cage so she got used to traveling. So we didn't want to stress them out because birds get really freaking stressed out if you, change their home or anything like that. It can, lead to mutilation. They'll mutilate themselves.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's
it gets really bad. So we didn't want to go have them go through that stress of finding a new place and the 30-hour drive we did because we drove. And their cage is huge. It would have took up way too much room. And Baby Jim needed us, so we just decided to leave Cisco and Chiquita with my dad, where they were accustomed to living, and we just took Baby Jim instead.
That's fair.
Why'd you name him? Name her Baby Jim.
She had the name Jim when we got her because they thought it was a boy. She's not a boy, you guys.
Yeah.
And we also had a friend named Jin, We still have her, but we used to call all the time, and it got confusing because baby Jim, we had just gotten her, and as all birds do, they get into everything they're not supposed to. So I just start screaming. I was like, Jim, don't do that. And Jen would be like, oh my God, what did I do? What am I doing? Then we found out she's a girl. I'm like, this bird's a girl. She needs a different name, but she's already accustomed to the name Jim. So we started saying baby Jim. And then, you probably just heard, no.
Speaking of the devil.
And so,
Look at that cutie.
So, yeah, she learned how to say her name. So now she says baby Jim.
Aw. Well, not the story, guys. Now we know.
That's that's the story.
I still get messed up
Not Ari.
calling your bird he all the time.
That's okay. She won't mind.
But it's also like understandable, you know, baby Jim. Like that makes sense.
Wait, doesn't it make your bird like hair or something, or like sitting in people's hair?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, she loves hair. Baby Jim
What
loves
if I
hair.
come over? What happens then?
Nothing.
Do birds
Nothing.
like hair?
Not all birds. But baby Jim loves hair. If a friend comes over with long hair, she wants to get in that hair.
Rush.
Yeah, Rush.
I don't have hair. Was he start freaking out? Like, what's going on?
No, she'll probably-
attack you.
Yeah, she's gonna just maul your face.
You know, self-mutilation. What if like she's just gonna mutilate you, Rush? That's just what she's gonna do. And it's like, does she make a nest with the hair? That's fascinating. What the heck?
She it's weird.
He
If your
eats the
hair's
hair.
if your hair's wet, she'll try to take a bath in it.
Aw.
Otherwise, if your hair's dry, she'll just like try to attempt to tangle herself, and then get mad when you try to untangle her because I guess she likes it.
Oh no, baby
What's wrong
Jim.
with the hair?
She's a great bird.
Yeah, no, it's like sounds like it. You guys obviously love her a lot. Does she? And I don't even know how to approach this. Do any of the birds react when you guys are? Because I know we talked about this at VidCon, but do they react when you're wearing the bird suit? The bird
The furry suit.
Velcro.
Oh, Velcro?
Velcro, yeah.
I don't think.
Do they
baby
react at all?
cares
Because
about
Velcro's a bird suit, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think she cares. Like, baby Jim's too smart for that. If she sees herself in the mirror, she knows it's her, and she won't acknowledge it.
And so when she sees you wearing the costume, it's like, oh, this is obviously my master.
I don't think she.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know if she thinks it's me, but she's probably like, "That's weird," and she
That's
doesn't really.
whack.
She doesn't really acknowledge it or anything.
dang.
I think she would be afraid of it, but she's not.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, because it's a sick looking costume, you know, like it's like more on the realistic end, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, wait, did you take Velcro to the what was it called? MFF?
MFF for Midwest
Yeah.
Fur Fest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took him there. I actually left him there with my friend because he's getting a paint job.
I like the video with pivots in it, just in the concert, just having a good
Oh,
time.
the raves. They have raves like every night, and it's great. Because, like, you're in a mask and everyone else is in a mask. Nobody can see because you can't see in those masks. So, like, you can just go crazy and no one will judge you.
Aw.
And they'll, like, throw
So-
glow sticks around for you and stuff.
Dude, that would be actually pretty cool. I've never been to a glow stick
it's
rave.
fun.
Like, you know, when people break glow sticks and they're like, yeah, and they're raving about it, everything like
Oh, I had a glow stick dance in middle school, and there's like the glow stick like juice all over the floor, and like people would start tripping on it.
Oh, no.
God.
Oh, no.
that. Okay, maybe not to that extent. Don't do that.
Sounds
Don't
way
break
fun.
the glow sticks.
Well,
Yeah.
But this
One
is what you do.
time when I was younger, I was spending the night at my friend Ethan's house, and we took some glow sticks, and we busted them open, and we had glow stick all over our hand. And then Ethan's dad was like, "Go outside and run around." So we were like, "Okay." So we went outside at like 2 a.m. and we're just running around, screaming at the top of our lungs, "They're coming!" Great.
Chaotic children.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It explains the person in front of us now. Yeah.
Hey, I have a I didn't tell you guys, but I brought my guitar.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play a song for us, Mr. Pivots?
Yeah. What do you want?
Smoke on Water. That's a really hard
Podcast
song.
exclusive.
I want the King of the Hill soundtrack.
Soundtrack? You mean
The
theme
entire
song?
no, the entire soundtrack.
Oh,
and if
okay,
its
yeah, I know it.
entirety.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
Do you remember how to play it?
Yeah, but I have a bad pick, so I might not be able to play it correctly.
Don't play
All right, that's Pivots. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There you
love
go.
it.
Okay, guys.
Aww.
Fuck!
That was like the chill.
That was almost it.
That was like the lo-fi version.
That was really cool. Yeah, I like that.
So wait, so how many instruments do you know how to play?
That's so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh.
8,
3?
9, 10.
No way.
You know,
11,
15,
12.
6,
Hold on,
17.
13. I know 2 instruments. Yeah, but not this good.
Just
you know?
just a Wii. You can play like 2 songs.
That's it. Yeah.
Serenade me, Pivots.
That's it.
Serenade me.
What's your best instrument? Is it the drum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the best at the drums.
Yeah.
I can go get my drums real quick if you
No.
want to hear
No,
that.
no.
That's okay.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Such slamming.
Okay. So this is gonna seem like a weird segue, but you playing the King of the Hill really kind of shook me a little bit. So I've been I've been really, really, really into a show on Netflix called Mindhunter,
Oh,
and it's a show about
David Fincher.
Oh yeah. David Fincher's Mindhunter. It's about basically in the olden times when they were discovering criminal psychology, and it's these 2 detectives who go out of their way to talk to really repulsive criminals and understand what made them tick. And so you understand their logic and their weird, just like the weirdest sense of why they did it and how they did it and everything. And it's been fast. I literally stayed up until like 3 a.m. yesterday watching it. It's so good, but now I think I'm perpetually terrified of the Midwest and the I guess America in general even more now.
You should be. You should be.
You should be, yeah.
We're psychopaths. No, let me not talking about Australia is nothing but criminals. How dare.
What,
Yeah,
what
but
made
it's
you,
like-
what made you think me playing guitar reminded you of Mindhunter?
No,
What
it's
the heck?
okay. So I don't want to
Because we're
spoil
from the
too much.
Midwest.
Oh, I guess.
No,
So.
yeah, there's I don't want to spoil too much, but there's one criminal who like is the stereotypical kind of redneck population. It's like plays the banjo in that kind of trashy home or whatever, and the soundtrack had that similar kind of vibe. And so when you played the King of the Hill thing, I don't know, it just like immediately reminded me of that because I watched it yesterday, and it scared me a lot. So I don't know, man. Like, definitely recommend it to everyone. Unless you're young, don't watch don't watch it. It's definitely not a show to watch casually. It's pretty messed up.
I'm going to
Like
put
it's-
my guitar down.
Oh, thank you. I also watched Spider-Man. Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse.
They watch
Dude, I want to watch that. It looks so good. It's actually
Need to see.
I
Yeah,
didn't
like-
see it. But
all the
I want-
it's like 3D animated, but most of it's all like on twos though, which is interesting.
Yeah, and it's
smear frames and
definitely a unique aesthetic, especially when especially because they did like a similar technique to Amazing World of Gumball, where the characters are animated differently, and they're not,
Yeah.
they're like all have different visual styles, and it's super entertaining. Like really, I found myself wanting to cry multiple times in the audience. Like I was so happy that this was such a good movie, Like I think I wasn't even crying at the fact like the movie story was good. I was like, finally, it's like finally it's a good Spider-Man story. I was just like really happy about that.
That opens up more possibilities for animation. People. If
Oh
they
no,
get
there's
interest.
definitely gonna be a sequel. Like the ending, I was like, all right, that there's gonna be a sequel, right? It's a contained story, but the end is like, okay, come on,
See, I had this exact same experience watching Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3 when Peter Parker was walking down the street with his emo hair, pointing at all the chicks.
What?
And I started to
dancing?
cry, and I was like, this is so good.
What?
You know what I'm talking
Dude,
about?
I don't know.
Oh,
what
well,
you're
you
talking
haven't
about.
seen Spider-Man 3.
Oh no, I haven't. I've
The
only
greatest of
seen-
Spider-Mans.
I've only
Yeah,
seen
exactly.
the first one, and then I watched the one with Tom Holland.
Yes.
Was Vulture?
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Just
I watched
imagine
that one.
Pizza Time, but for like an hour 90-minute movie. You know what I mean? That's Spider-Man 3. Just the entirety of Pizza Time and him dancing is great.
Pizza time.
And they reference that in the Spider-Man. It's like, my highlight was this, and it just shows him dancing exactly like Spider-Man 3. I'm like, all right, cool. You understand.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I didn't know they were gonna reference the third Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, what the
Forgive me.
heck?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Forgive me,
So
guys.
mean.
First I called Baby Ari, now I'm spoiling movie. That's what they look at me. I'm a monster.
That's it. No
all
more
right?
Gosh.
podcasts. We're done.
Shut
Bye-bye.
it down.
For
We're
listening.
done for the third time now. We're done. Cut it off. Just stop.
Oh yeah, congrats on reaching 5,000 on this podcast.
Thank you.
It's me
It's-
clapping with
it's
my
a-
hands in my pocket.
It's a slow and steady progress, and
It's
we're
good.
not. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
I plan on stopping right now.
Yeah, I thought we were stopping.
This is
What
my
the heck?
last episode. Sorry.
Yeah,
Bye.
13.
Yeah.
Dude,
Even episode.
in our last podcast, we had like Dan Plan on, and they were like, podcasts finish, usually stop after the 7th episode. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that we're not number 7.
Go to episode 100. Let's go.
We got episode 69.
Yeah.
That's the final
That's the final episode. When it hits 69, we're gonna invite Jordan and Kel. Then we're gonna invite everyone back in, and we're gonna
You can do like an Infinity War where you get all the characters from previous episodes on the same
all die.
podcast.
That'd be too much.
And then someone will snap, and then sadness.
Yeah, we all die.
Half of
Is
the
that-
podcast dies. So does that mean like 1.5 of the hosts of the podcast remain? So it's
Yeah.
like
That's not how that
Maz
works,
and then
Laddi, though.
half
But
of-
okay.
Maz and half of Rush are still here. So it's half of the podcast.
It's just Rush from the waist down.
the butt.
Best part of Rush.
I'll listen to that podcast.
But
And
what's Rush
I
without the
got
beanie and the bald head?
I got another head to put a beanie on.
Shut up.
No.
I think that's called condom.
I don't get it.
All right,
I'll tell you when
Jordan.
you're
So
older.
anatomy lesson 101.
Oh no.
He's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about.
Demonetized.
But listen, once again, he's Mr. Frontbutt over here.
Hello.
Right.
Your picture, that picture turned me on. I don't know anyone else, but that was like their first conversation with Pivots. He just sends me that. I'm like, what the heck, man? It's like, hey, I like
that
your
the
Game
best,
Grumps
though?
stuff. Sends me this. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
Holy moly, dude.
I didn't-
When I went to the movies as well, the Game Grumps 6 is interesting because I want to talk about that because they released a new, like one of the recent Game Grumps animated was like a mental health thing. Did you see that? Did you guys see
No,
that?
I
It's
have
like-
not.
You mean the Journey one? Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was like I
One
don't
Piece.
usually watch Game Grumps animated because I'm not, spoilers alert, I'm not a big Game Grumps fan, but I thought that was a really
I heard that noise.
broke his heart. No, but I thought it was like that. The Journey one was really interesting. It was almost like slam poetry. Like I don't know. I thought that was just a fascinating watch, and I think it kind of inspired me to get back into slam or word poetry or spoken poetry. Who knows? Like
Yeah.
next video is just me doing poetry. That's it the entire way
As
through.
long as it's not a
Oh,
rap.
yeah.
It's not a rap. Okay, thanks,
But
Laddi.
can you
Yeah,
bring back the Pikachu hat, please?
I'll try.
Do serious poetry in a
Pika
Pikachu
P.
hat.
Have you heard of Hobo Johnson?
No.
Ray William Johnson?
No, shut up. The Wooka Wooka it equals 3. No, it's Hobo
Hobo
Johnson.
Is that band Kelsey that I showed you of the guy who's just standing there smoking a cigarette, being like, "I love you. Why don't you love me back?"
I don't remember, but I believe you.
What is this?
I'm sorry
Alright,
if I
so-
offended anyone.
I love that. That's so funny because it's like what he's doing is he's not a rapper. He's doing spoken poetry but applying a backbeat on it, and it gives it's strangely appealing to me because I guess I do love spoken poetry, so it's like all he did was
What
add
are
a
you,
good beat to it.
gay?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we end the podcast again? Can we just
All right,
like...
guys. Thanks for
Alright,
listening.
guys, that's it.
Be sure to
No, but-
subscribe to Laddi.
Make sure you smash the unlike button.
Can we name this podcast "The Podcast Is Over"?
Yeah, you gotta get that clickbait title.
Not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
And then like
Wait,
the
what?
thumbnail is us disintegrating because the podcast is over.
I remember the first time I met Laddi, it was at VidCon, and she was there, and everyone had cool badges. I was like, "Where'd you get that?" And they're like, "Laddi." And so after VidCon, I like DM'd her so fast. I was like, "I need it." And she's like, "I'll do it for free." I'm like, "I don't fucking think so." And I just shot money her way, and then I showed everyone, and now everyone's like, "I want one." I'm like, "You go commission Laddi then."
Aw.
So everyone, go commission Laddi for a VidCon.
I
badge.
scammed Laddi.
Lol.
She gave me one of those badgy things for free, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
not
want scam me, not clickbait.
even-
And now he just eats it.
I held a gun up to Laddi and said, "Give me one." She gave me one.
Yeah, I did. It's really easy, guys. Just
just hold me a gun point.
just threaten to
Just
take
threaten
my life.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I've been like recently rewatching all those VidCon vlogs. I miss it a lot.
I miss
miss it
VidCon so bad.
I miss you guys.
I got new business cards.
I'm crying right now, literally. Oh my god, I'm shaking.
Oh god.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so like I don't identify as a furry. But seeing you guys have so much fun at MFF, I was like, God, I wanna be there.
I've
You know,
always
like,
wanted to go to a furry con.
I'm gonna be real talk with you. Ever since I did that, I've had so many people be like, when's Midwest Fur Fest? Where is it? And I'm like, it's here. And they're like, I'm going. Illy is going with me next year. I know that James, the odd one out, wants to go. He was supposed to go this
Absolutely.
year. He was supposed
But
to go this
rewind.
year, but rewind. Thanks, rewind.
Yeah, rewind.
But,
YouTube.
He says he wants to try to go next year,
I hate
and
YouTube.
I talked to Jaden, seeing if maybe she wants to go with us. So she may go because she's a busy girl. So like everyone next year wants to go because it's just so much fun, and it's 4 days. So like you get 4 days to just party.
Dude, I used to be a furry.
Oh no.
So I used to always want to go to a furry con, and I still want to go.
You should go to MFF. Jordan's not a furry, and he always has a blast.
Do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do
is
it.
that like
We'll
I
all-
think we go on.
we should just all go to MFF.
Let's all go.
You know what? I'm
Guys,
flying
once
down.
a year is not enough.
Right?
I'm sorry.
And the thing is like a lot of people here in Cali are like, "Oh, I've never had a white Christmas." And I'm like, I don't like snow or cold, but for MFF, I get my 4 days of like actual winter. Like, just enough for me. Like they where it's at, it's not actually in Chicago. It's outside of Chicago, so it's like a much more calm area. And they decorate every single tree. Like everything. Even the buildings are just absolutely loaded with Christmas lights, and there's snow everywhere, and it's cold. And so it's like an actual like white Christmas for people.
You guys can't see it, but Kelsey was flexing her arms when she was saying that.
Well, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, where you went- you did that twice.
What?
That's a weird
Yeah.
flex,
No,
bro.
I didn't.
Yeah, you were like, my Christmas, white Christmas.
Weird
You did
flex,
that.
but okay.
A weird flex. But yeah, because like I can't stand the cold, but like it's nice because like everyone's in a suit, and so
Yeah.
you don't freeze to death while you're there. Like you get hot actually, and you go outside for a little bit, and you're like, that's much better, and then you go back inside.
Aw.
I'm jealous. I want to go. And it's like, obviously, like, you know, I think we talked about this at VidCon, but it seems like a lot of fun because they just good, you know, nice, good people. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they're like people are always like, oh, I don't know, I don't like. They're always afraid that furries are very sexual. I'm like, what fandom isn't sexual? Let's be honest right now. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. Like Jordan.
The Scooby-Doo fandom.
Oh God, Jordan and I go every year, and we've never had someone like bother or harass us, ever. Like we've never had an uncomfortable moment. Other than like leather daddies walk around, but they don't ever talk to you, and they don't ever bother you. No one ever bothers you.
Well, hold on. I got kissed by a furry.
That was at the rave. You deserved it.
I got a video footage. I
No,
got video footage.
you were at the rave. You deserved it.
No, I was just trying to take a video of you and me dancing, and then some furry came up and kissed me, smooched me on the face.
You deserved it.
Mwah.
You were asking for it. Kisses.
What were you wearing?
Was
You
it
were asking for them
Scooby-Doo?
kisses.
I did not give consent.
Who here would ever get mad at a husky giving them kisses?
Me, I don't like dogs.
Oh yeah, you don't like dogs. You right? But yeah.
I don't know, like-
allergic.
I want to hug a furry. I haven't hugged a furry yet.
Didn't you hug
It's
Kelsey?
just a bunch of fur.
Yeah, a lot of people
No,
ask
as-
me if I'm a furry, and I'm like, I don't know. It's whatever you.
As in like a fursuit. I haven't hugged a fursuit.
I don't have Velcro anymore, so you can't hug him.
Oh, what?
I'm getting well, because he's getting a paint job.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a new suit though. It's going to be another bird, but it's going to be on the toony side. It's a species called birdfolk. They're like tiny, cute little like chibi-looking birds
Species
with,
of bird?
with
What are they
sleepy
called?
eyes. They're called birdfolk.
Oh.
And so I'm gonna get a suit of him, and I'm also getting a new Velcro. After we get the paint job to this Velcro, he's going to be on a new base. He's going to have eyes that can blink. He's going to have a crow call, so he can actually like scream like a bird.
Do you have the eyes that like follow you around when you look
Yeah.
at them? I've lost one of those.
Yeah, my current Velcro suit has that, where he like no matter where you look, he'll look at you, and he has a hinged
that's
jaw.
so
So if I
cool.
open my mouth, he'll open his mouth. So I can actually like legit talk to people.
You're gonna turn Laddi back
Nice.
into a furry, guys.
Oh no! I thought
Your
it was over.
Your face.
I went ahead and sent the video to the
Your
chat.
reaction is fantastic. It's like That's fantastic.
He just
Oh
comes
my-
up and mwah.
I want to watch it.
It's terrible.
Your
I
face.
watch it because
But
I can hear the smile, okay? Don't deny it. You love this.
I was trying so hard not to smile.
Damn it, this seems like such a good
I've
time,
rewatched
man.
it too many
face
times.
at the end.
God damn it. Now,
Kels-
now I wanna.
Incredible.
I wanna
Kelsey.
post up that.
What's up?
So at VidCon, you also dressed up as a furry. Kind of.
Oh, I did. I
twice.
dressed up
Oh.
twice.
Oh
and
yeah.
This year I'll probably dress up 3 times because guess who got a fursuit? Illuminations did.
Oh really?
What?
She has a Luigi. She's got a Luigi head and the paws and the tails, and she wants me to dress up to advertise her booth like what I did for James and Jaden last.
Do you get paid though?
Oh my
No.
gosh. Wait, she's getting
What?
a booth?
She'll probably buy me Chick-fil-A. Usually when I do
Okay,
something
cool.
for her, she gets me that good Chick-fil-A. But yeah,
Yum,
so
yum.
The good chicken.
so if you see the cat at Illy's booth, or if you see the fox at James's booth, it's me. Now the Ari at Jaden's booth could either be me or Jax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, when you were dressed up as James's blue furry boy, I was like, James, are you in a fursuit? And he was like, no, that's Carly Kelsey. I'm like, Kelsey? And he didn't like say anything. He just waved at me. I was like, say something.
A lot of people thought I was James because I was wearing Jordan's clothes, so I had like the guy figure. And like
Yeah.
I like to let the kids believe that they got to meet James because a lot, as you guys know, a lot of people didn't get to meet who they wanted to meet because of the rules
Yeah.
and regulations. So like they would ask me to sign, and I'd have to sign as like the odd ones out because I didn't know the character's name. Like when I was with Ari, I just signed Ari, but I didn't know the character's name, so I had to sign the odd ones out. And so I got to make a few kids' day.
Aw.
I think the character's name is Furby.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I've been calling it. And James like, is that its name? I'm like, I don't know, James. Is that its name?
He
But I've
doesn't know
made
its
it.
name.
No, I've been calling it Furby because Maz called it Furby.
Yeah.
Because in the video, he calls it Furby. Like, he comes like, hello, James. Like, oh, hey, Furby.
I guess his name is Furby then.
Yeah, like James is like, I have a Furby suit. I'm like, okay. And I now that that you're telling me this story, he might have actually just misspelled furry again. Just like a second time in real life.
That's what my grandmother calls them. She doesn't call them furries. She calls them Furbies.
Well, the thing with the big ears and the beaks.
Yeah.
Dude, I never had a Furby. I what do you mean, huh? What do you mean? You had a Furby? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I had like 7 of those.
I
What?
had
I
one.
never
It was
had one.
Dalmatian.
They creep
What
me
is that?
out. I never had one.
I'm a collector, dudes. I collect. I love
That's
So
it.
you
not-
have like a collection of Furbies?
Always. I sleep with them in bed every day.
Oh.
Oh,
That's good. That's good. That's hot.
that's hot. That's hot.
That's hot.
Just a picture of Rush with its Furbies.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Oh no.
Why is 2018's Rewind not Mimi? Like, it should have just be filled with
Should have
memes.
been.
Just
This is like the memeiest year, I think.
Yeah.
I was
Definitely.
hoping to see Ugandan Knuckles, and I got nothing.
yes.
You know.
There should have
Yes.
been. You got
There-
it.
there-
I don't think
Did you-
they were going to add it because people deemed it racist.
Do you know the way?
You know the way, my queen.
you know the way, my queen?
Oh, speaking of Uganda Knuckles, last year we got this this purple bird plushie from MFF. What was his name? We looked up his name
I don't remember.
recently, but I don't remember what it is. It's not American. We call him Lloyd, but he looks exactly shape, squish, and face like
Shape
Uga-
squish.
like Ugandan Knuckles. And so sometimes I'll just be laying down and
Oh.
Jordan will like pick him up and be like, "My queen."
My queen.
It's like you're just laying in bed, like half asleep. It's like, do you know the way? And you just pass out, just like laugh.
you silently go to sleep peacefully. I was gonna say, if I was to ever get a fursuit, I would want it to be Ugandan Knuckles, just like really short and fat and just
Like a
Oh
full
my
body.
God.
yeah,
just, like,
full body.
noodling around. I want to see Maz running one of those, but then he trips and like he's just rolling and someone's like just pushing him along and he's like, "No!"
I think I
Help
fall
me.
over. I look up at the person. I do not know their way. Please help me.
I got its name.
It's like Meditori or something.
Mendo Tori.
Mendotori is its name.
Mendo Tori. What the heck?
Mendotori.
What is that? I've never even heard of that.
It's
I will try to
mandatory that
remember
you know what it means.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, it's like they like make games and I think videos and stuff just about birds in that style, and he's like the main character. It might be a girl, I don't know.
What if like you get a stuffed animal and you're like reading the tag? It's like, what's its name? Like, you know how the Beanie Babies have names and stuff. It's like, and it's like,
Yeah.
its name is Made in China. It's like, that's a long name. It's like, yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
It's just like an abridged version of that name. It's just like Mendo Tori.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't want to celebrate somebody else's vacation, but like Chris from Tanamato and Alyssa, they're going to Japan for a week.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
And-
That sounds
and
awesome.
I've always wanted to like, okay, low key, if eventually we get some expendable cash, I would love to have like an animation kind of trip to Japan. That would be so good.
That would be amazing. I'd love
I always
that.
tell like a lot of people around here, I'm like, dude, we're only like a 3 to 4 hour flight from Hawaii. What are we doing? Let's go.
We gotta go.
Dude,
We gotta
saying
go Hawaii.
like
You
legit.
guys can't see it, but I just dabbed.
I was
I
thinking
feel-
Feel it?
it would be fun. Mendo_Tori, but like legit.
I would totally go. Are you guys going to VidCon UK?
No.
Wait, are you guys?
People,
I don't know yet.
People want us to go, but like if I don't know,
We should hang out.
going
even
going
if you don't
going
go.
outside the going outside the United States, I feel like I'd want a yellow badge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would it
which
not
VidCon are we
cost
talking
you
about?
a lot? UK.
You can't buy the
Oh.
yellow badges.
Yeah. And
I'd
would
like
it
to-
not cost? As in, sorry, I mean like generally, not the gold badge. I mean just like generally, would it not cost a lot to go to UK?
I think it would. Like we were talking to Tim about it, and I think he said like flying there, but that was from not LA, so prices will differ. But flying there was like $1,000 for him.
Oh yikes! Yeah, that's not
But
surprising.
flying from LA probably is a lot more affordable, but at the same time we don't even have our passports because we were going to go to VidCon Australia. Like someone offered to give us a badge and pay for our flight, and I was like, we don't have passports, so
No.
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to politely decline and cry real hard.
No.
So we're working hard to get our passports.
Yeah, don't go to
if
UK
this-
then. If you have an option for UK, Australia, go to Australia. Australia's better.
Nah, I think I'll go to UK.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the
Okay.
podcast. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
No, but it's just like Australia.
We'll
Like,
go to UK if you go to MFF with us.
well, I don't think. When is MFF? When does it usually happen?
Right now.
It's very early December. Yeah, right now.
right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
Oh, early December. Oh, actually.
So like December 5th, I think is this year.
Because next year
5th to 9th.
Oh, I'll be
December
cutting
5th to
it
9th.
close because next year at the end of November is my graduation. So
And then you celebrate.
and then
Bum, ba, ba, bum,
maybe I could, yeah.
bum.
Well, with Australia, it's like I'm pretty sure Alyssa and Emirichu, they're coming down along with the James, Jaden, Adam, Tim, I think. You know,
For what?
for VidCon Australia. So it's like you can just you can just jump on
Yeah.
and fly on over. You know.
Yeah, we'll probably go
I can
next year.
Go to VidCon Australia.
You
One
should.
day, Laddi. One day.
You should.
And that's like a goal. That's like goals.
Australia is like I've literally now that I've been to VidCon US and VidCon Australia, it's so much chill. It's so much chill that I'm just like VidCon US feels like I'm on crack 24/7. It's insane.
Because you're in California. You were on crack.
Probably.
It's legal.
How many? Do they have the attendance like numbers for the U.S.? How many people go?
No, I think this time they had 11,000 people at VidCon Australia, whereas US had like what 30,000, 40,000. It
Oh,
was
then you'll like MFF because this year it was 10,000.
okay.
So still pretty chill.
It's like I like the chill atmosphere. I also don't have to worry about getting shot. You know.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And you don't have to worry about paying like $300 for a badge. I think badges are only $50 for all 4 days.
Oh,
That's
wow.
really good.
It's the only thing that stresses me out about MFF is getting the hotel at the main hotel. Like you want to be at the main hotel. It's a huge hotel. And you don't want to walk around in the snow and the cold, but like it legit sells out in 4 seconds. You have 4 seconds to type in all your information and try to get a hotel.
Oh, what the heck?
And that's it, and that's if the website doesn't crash, because it crashed like this year a lot.
Not that's like 4 seconds. Like, are you like you're exaggerating? No.
No.
No, I'm not exaggerating.
What the heck?
You get some Airbnbs, bro.
That would be like honestly, yeah. I think that's more fun than getting a hotel room. Like Airbnb with all your mates.
It's just different with MFF because you have to carry your suit around.
Oh right.
Yeah. So like if you have, because the convention is in the hotel. So like when you get tired, you don't have to like leave the hotel and go to a different hotel. You're just like, well, I'm going upstairs, going to bed. Bye guys.
Ladies fam.
Bye.
You have to be like an Uber ride wearing a whole full suit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
You can't fit your tail in there.
Slams
Bring
it in the
everyone
door.
along, you know, have a good old time. Everybody is in California now, okay? Everyone, it's like, I love that. It's like one place, cool, everyone gets to have a good time. But I want to have a good time.
Move to California.
everyone's- Yeah. Well,
Come on down.
We got burning forest.
No, he's in Australia, so it's cool.
it's,
Come on up.
Come on up. Well, I think I guess I could go further down, you know? So down that I flip myself up.
Yeah.
It's just like, first of all, it's expensive. Second of all, the traffic is. I hate that. I hate the traffic. I hate everything about it.
I hate traffic so much.
It's like, I get it, but seeing you guys have all these fun times and good times, I'm like, you know, it like makes me want to cry. I'm like a little crybaby.
Like when we lived in the Midwest, we lived in the middle of nowhere in Iowa. We had 2 friends, and both of them worked full-time jobs, so like we barely got to see them. So we would just stay in our room all the time for years. And as soon as we got out here, people were like, "You want to hang out?" And we're like, "What's that?" And so now we actually get out of the house and like go do stuff all the time, and it's like, wow, this is so much better for my mental health.
I know, and it's like I'm in my like okay. So here we go. I did a stream yesterday, right?
No.
And it was like I titled it "I am not happy, please cheer me up," and I was like unhappy, right? And I definitely think it's because because I have 2 states, right? One is my university state, which I'm with all my friends and study and everything, and other is my home state with nobody in it. And my family's gone out of town, and so it's literally me and my baby bro in the house for a week. And I crashed and burned, bro. I really need social interaction, like badly. I didn't realize how bad I needed it until like yesterday, where I was like lonely and just miserable the entire time. So I definitely get what you're saying, right? It's like, even if you're okay, like I know introversion exists and people like being alone. but it's just like I think life is so much better with friends. You know, like having people around
yeah.
you. Like holy moly.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, like there'll be days where Illy will come hang out with us and we'll get food, and like the next day I'm like, God, I miss Illy. I want to go to Chick-fil-A with Illy. Like, I miss Chris. I want to hang out with Chris. I want to go say hi to Jaden. Just like I immediately start missing them because like it's
right
just
there.
so nice.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh,
If Maz, you ever want to call with us?
Well, it's like I always want to be like a call is always good, and I always have a good time when I'm gonna call. I think it's just like, it's nothing compared to meeting them in real life. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. You want to touch their face and be like, that's nice.
Like seeing their
Give
body
them the good
language.
sniff.
You know, this good old sniff. You know. I
Is
just
that
wanna-
per plus in your hair?
Just wanna kiss Jordan's butt. You know, one more time. Just
Jordan's got that scruffy beard going.
does.
It's alright.
Do you?
You guys missed his mustache? He had a mustache
Yeah,
all
I grew
Halloween.
a mustache for my Halloween
What
costume.
the heck? Dude, what?
Yeah.
I'm missing
You can see it in my Getty images from the streamies.
on the stream.
Oh yeah, I saw those. And then
I think I
James,
have a picture.
James and Adam were like, "There's a guy that looks just like you here."
Yeah.
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 Is that how, like,
Streamers
how much
look
of a
like fun.
magnificent beard was that? What the heck? The magnificent mustache.
He, like, as soon as I started getting used to the mustache, he's like, I hate it. And I'm like, oh, okay. 'Cause I used to hate it when his mustache was growing because it's sharp. It stabs you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
Also, apologies. The birds are going crazy.
They want to
No,
be in
go-
the
no, it's
cast.
fine.
Baby Jim wants to be here and say peekaboo to all the people listening.
Oh, that's too bad.
Aww.
Fuck 'em.
Now, well, I'm not sure. You know, let me know if I'm encroaching on whatever territory. But California, you know, obviously affords you a lot of not only benefits from a friendship point of view, but also the fact that it's like I think it's well known and public that you two work for other YouTubers. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
Jordan works for Jaden Animation full time. He's her in-betweener now?
In betweener keyframer.
Yeah, in-betweener keyframer. I work for The Odd Ones Out. I'm his background artist, and I also work for Jaden. I am her merch artist.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I design all her new merch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Aww.
I
Yeah.
sent a picture. The Getty images.
Yeah. The images.
Now that's hot.
But
That's
But
hot.
like I want to start doing more posters for people. Like I did the poster for Tim. People really like that
Yeah.
poster. And like I want to start doing posters for more YouTubers. Probably not till like January because I got some stuff to do, but like yeah.
Are they
I
for
wanna hire you.
free?
Right now.
Well, they're not free technically. You don't like pay up front. The way it is you have to have a following. Like you have to. I was discussing this with Emerichu. She was saying like you have to have near 500,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have a store already opened, and then I get a percentage of the sales for
Nice.
the poster. And
That's
that's
smart.
that's how you pay me. So you don't actually like pay up front. Your sales pays me. That way you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, you have to have a following, otherwise we won't make any money.
That's
Smart.
interesting. I like that. I've popped in on your Twitch streams when you're working on the posters, and it's just so therapeutic.
So good. I loved what
Oh, thank you.
I watched when you were making Jaden's Christmas poster, and that was like you playing Christmas music, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. So I was listening to it while I drew, and it was really good.
I'm glad you liked it.
I like to come in.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
And similarly, I rocked up to Pivot's stream a few days ago, and I was just watching.
Yeah,
you know,
everyone
you-
was calling you mom.
Yeah. Okay. I left. Okay. I watched it. You were keep ready, and I was like, dang, you're fast. Okay. That's the one thing I noticed. I was like, you are very quick, and I need to. I wanted to take that. I was like, I want to take that. I want to absorb.
No, you can't have it.
Oh, okay. That's the end, guys. No, so I wanted, I wanted to. I don't know. It's like it was inspired me to animate, you know, because I was like obviously procrastinating to watch somebody else's stream, but then you watching you go so quickly made me like, frick, I need to work on my animation. So I animated, but then everybody else was just like, mommy, Maz, all these weird labels that they've labeled on me.
Yeah, my stream viewers are weird people. I love them.
What, they were calling you Mommy Maz?
Yeah. Yeah, male
Ew.
mommy Maz, beautiful.
Ew.
I'm proud of them, you know. I'm proud of them.
Proud of my children.
I can't believe you gave birth to every single one of them.
Yeah, just every
Wow.
one of them. It's
That
like
must
I was
hurt.
what 5 years old. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god. Real talk, I am so excited for the Twitch multi-stream.
Oh, is that
yeah.
a thing?
Stream
Wait,
on
what?
Twitch.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
next year Twitch is gonna have multi-stream. So if any of you guys are on Twitch want to multi-stream, just hit me up.
Wait. Can you explain what that is? What is that?
It's where when you're streaming, you can hook your stream up with a friend's stream, and it'll show both of your streams on the same screen, so people can watch your stream with another streamer.
How does donating work with that?
I think you probably have to be on their specific page. Like you can it has their link on it, so you can click it and hop to their page. I think you can have up to 4 people streaming together. I don't know if I don't think the chats are together. I think they're separate too, just so like you can give bits properly and donate properly. But yeah,
So-
you'll get to watch them, and I'll have their link, so you can just.
You
be
were doing
like,
that
"Hey, I'm streaming
unofficially
with my friend."
with your friends. Yeah. Like I walked into the one where you guys were making like hell artwork. Like you were working on the Jaden one, but your friend was working on the satanic artwork. Or
Oh, was it Happy?
yes.
Yeah, I stream with Happy all the time. Right now we use a third party thing to multi-stream, but yeah,
That's a lot of fun.
I find it's a lot more fun to stream with someone, and it keeps you motivated. Like when I need to work, I stream because I won't check my social media because I know people are watching me. So like I'll focus and I'll get a lot more done when I stream.
That's good.
I
I
like that.
can't
I like that a lot.
stream and get a lot work done because I like to check the chat like 24/7.
Rush.
Oh, that's
listen.
usually why I'm also on a call because I'll have a friend read the chat for me.
Oh, that's nice.
That's okay. That's literally what I do. I get PJ on it, and I'm like, you're gonna read the chat now, and she's like, okay, and so she just
Yeah.
reads the chat. Yeah.
I did that for Illy a few times because her YouTube stream is like freaking crazy. She says she wants to move to Twitch. I made her little Twitch buttons and everything.
Ooh.
Like her donate button, I drew Luigi, her cat, inside of a jar, and he's like, "Oh no!" And it says, "Free him." Donate, you free the weed. So
free Luigi.
I'd read the chat for her too because like her chat was crazy. There's no way she could read and draw at the same time.
I tried to get into the Twitch game last year. It was
remember.
fun. Twitch is fun. It's like with multi-stream Rush, we can play Overwatch and have different views, but
Be sexy.
but like I had a lot of fun. I streamed Doki Doki Literature Club, and that was one of the most fun streams I've ever
I
done.
loved
It was
that stream.
it like I had the I had my seat, I had the green screen, and I had like this typical setup, and I had like 120, 170 people watching, and I was like, whoa, this is cool, and like everyone's spoiling it for me, and I had a good time.
Thanks for
Glad
spoiling
you had a
it.
good
Incredible.
time. Did you guys go to the birthday stream?
For whom?
It was for me.
For
No.
your birthday stream?
It was on the
I know.
11th.
I didn't see
Yeah, on
it.
the 11th we hosted a birthday stream. You can still watch it. It's still on my Twitch. It was Jordan, me, Jaden, Rumi, our friend Slev, and our friend Adam. We all played Drawful from Jackbox.
Aw.
And that stream was so funny that I was sweating the entire time because we were just laughing so hard. And like I really want to start doing more group streams like that because like more people get involved and it's just so much fun.
Aw. That's lovely. I'm glad that you guys had a good old time. And wait,
Yes.
You
Yes.
played Drawful. Do you guys have Jackbox?
Rumi did.
Yeah, Jackbox is like it's
Jackbox is amazing.
the
I remember
best.
we played with Illy once via stream, and that's where that whole "don't touch my doink" thing.
I
came
have
from.
this shirt. I'm gonna bring it
Yeah,
to
we have
Vegas.
the shirt,
I'm so
too.
excited.
So I would love to do another Jackbox stream, like sometime in the
That
near
was
future.
fun.
Dude, low key, like okay, I love stream. I stream on YouTube, right? And I play Jackbox frequently. I'll like invite you two over, like legit. Like what?
Please.
I
No,
wanted to
please.
join your stream earlier, but I can't remember what I was doing.
No, you're no. But
It's a mystery.
Oh, okay.
It's like Alyssa and I like we're rapping, and Rush, you were there as well. You were rapping. It's like it's.
Yeah, buddy. I got salty because I lost.
Dude, okay, I love it because everyone else, there's a game in which you have to write sentences for a rap, right? And the robot raps them out, and everyone's.
Oh,
Yeah,
Illy
we-
loves
we've-
that
we've
one.
Oh, I love that one. It's the best. It's so freaking good.
I like-
Actually,
I
my
like
favorite
that.
one's faking it, but you have to be there in real life to do that. But anyway, And so everyone's writing all these really long sentences and really rhyming sentences. And Alex Animation Corner, it's like the line that they give you, it's like, yo, you're so smelly, you smell like a man. And then there's like silence, and she just wrote pan. And that's it. Nothing else. And I'm like, dude, this is fire. And everyone's voting for her. She's getting like beating everyone else. I'm like, pan. Dude, it's that game. Jackbox in general, I love that shit. So it's like legit.
Oh, I love Jackbox.
Next time, I'd be keen to have y'all on.
They need to have like a Jackbox bundle where you can buy them all for like a sales price because I want them all.
There might be, because it's gonna be Christmas. It's gonna be Christmas soon, and I'm sure they're gonna have some real killer deals coming up, because they love that kind of garbage. So it's like, like maybe they might.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I definitely want the first one because that's the one with Drawful, and Drawful's my favorite. That's the first game I ever played on Jackbox.
Drawful's the best.
Have you played Drawful 2?
There's a Drawful 2?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
We can play Drawful 2. All right, easy. Legitimately, I think we can wrap it up here. Okay?
Yeah. But what about that dank?
Oh my god. Okay.
Put it in the chat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So I want to thank our Patreon.
Gosh darn it, Maz.
And thank you so much for the fan art over here. Thank you so much for all the amazing
Yes,
fan
right
art that you guys
there.
done.
Thank you for the
Whoa.
fan art.
I'm pointing at it.
Yeah,
Once
look at us
again,
point.
consider Patreon, consider following us on iTunes, and we're gonna sort out a Spotify soon. And
Oh, yeah.
thanks for watching, everybody. And have a good old
Mwah.
time. All right, bye.
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 And logging off now.